Let's move on now to our newly promoted club, Yobe Desert Stars. Look young, founded in 1991. They're known as the Desert Machines. Also busy on Twitter at Yobe Desert Stars FC. Their home ground is Damaturu Township Stadium. Administrator Abubakar Ago, the coach. This one comes with a lot of experience. You mentioned this name. The time if you mention his name, it's synonymous with Kano Pillars. Mohamed Babaganaru will be leading this team, and we'll listen to him, Alfred. And he says, "Look, we are hopeful, and that they have recruited well for the new season. So let's see what they can give." But Alfred, you follow Yobe Desert Stars at the NNL. They were quite impressive. Finished as runners-up from Group A. I think on a good day, if they start well also as Katsina United did, they can still be in the league.
They play in the closest, I think they are the closest team to Maiduguri. They play in Damaturu. I happen to really know that city because during youth service, that was where we had our dance and drama competition. So quite a distance to get there. And you know what, especially when teams, especially from the south, travel that far, it becomes difficult. Some players don't like traveling. Some players will tell you, it's then that players will start telling you, coach, there's something wrong with my leg, and because they don't like those kind of distance. But it's a new experience for them. They qualified quite comfortably. They came with Kwara United last time out, and I think they know that surviving in the Premier League will be top priority. They can't begin to talk about winning continental tickets and the rest of them. The first priority for them is to survive first. I think. They will just have to. Baba Ganaru is an experienced campaigner. With Canopy, has traveled around a lot, and so he knows what is required in the Nigerian Premier League. And let's see how they will.
And he's confident because he's looking at the list of recruited players. I see Todo Accord there. Comes with a lot of experience. Philip Alta from Nasarawa United also joining. Shagari Mohammed from Kano Pillars. They look pretty decent, and for a new side. If they don't have promise, these players will not be leaving these teams, top teams, to go and be joining them.
Chidebere Ajoku was at some point was with Heartland. When Heartland went on relegation, he moved on. Now he has finally landed in Yobe Desert Stars. Sometimes players will just want to seek pastures anew. They recruited well. The most important thing is for these players to really deliver, because it becomes. As a new team, you expect that anybody that expect the experienced campaigners want to play you, they want to come with that intimidation of, we know that you guys are new. And before you know what's happening, if you lose your if you don't really find your feet in the first 5 games, it becomes even more difficult. Yeah. So the priority for them to take it one game at a time, especially at home games. That's when the season is early. Home games, if you get that, it makes you fairly comfortable for you to approach other games. But you just need experience to survive in the Nigerian Premier League.
So that's it for the MPFL Know Your Club segment. So you've seen that of Katsina United and, of course, Yobe Desert Stars, newly promoted team Yobe Desert Stars. So there are 4 of them. You've seen that of Yobe Desert Stars now. You know the man that will be leading them is Mohamed Babaganaru. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can survive the heats in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Remo Stars couldn't stand it. ABS couldn't survive. Even Shooting Stars, with all of the experience, had to also drop. Let's see what Yobe Desert Stars can do. So that's it. We'll get ready for the new season. When the season comes, we'll be here to talk about it. Let's get on with the show now. It's all about Van Dijk. Jurgen Klopp says, look, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I like what we did. And he has defended the club's decision to sign the defender for £75 million. Alfred, £75 million for a defender.
That's the same amount they bought Romelu Lukaku for Manchester United. Everyone was like, how can you pay £75 million?
I can understand, for a striker.
For a striker. I mean, strikers are supposed to be more expensive.
Yeah.
Defender the dynamics of the market has gone out of the window. Now it's all about the money. Whether it is sustainable, we don't know. For them, they claim it's a good buy. And one man has started talking about that signing of Mourinho. He said, remember what you said when we signed when we signed Pogba. Have you forgotten? And it's all part of the game. When any action you take, you want to justify it.
That's right.
I mean, it's on the high side, £75 million.
That's a lot of money. And when that news broke, we all talked about it. Van Dijk will join Liverpool. And when the general transfer window is open, and club said, look, relax, guys. The market has changed in the last 6 months. So what's 75 million? Let's listen to him.
Surprised about the development in the last 2 years, let me say, because it was there were big steps, and but the last half year changed pretty much everything, and we cannot, as a club, we cannot change that. It's of course it's not each club would be able to do it, but a lot of clubs are able to do it, and they will do it in the future. And it's all about how the market always is. It's about the need and the opportunity. So if you want to sign a player, it's not actually the last thing I think about is the price, to be honest. And it's not because I like throwing money around. It's only because we are only thinking about a player, and then there's one moment when you get the price, and that's already, and then you have to accept it or not. We didn't make it, but it's a big change in football, of course, in the last few months and years, and yeah, we have to adapt to it. So that's how it is.
That's it. Jurgen Klopp justifying the amount spent for Virgil van Dijk. That would take a lot of football fans some time to ponder and accept. But yes, it's all about the money. Manchester United started this trend, paid so much money for Stones, for Otamendi, you know, from Mendy himself, Manchester City. So, Alfred, in the end, it is what you sow, you reap.
It's not good story. Good stories to hear for clubs like Arsenal. It's not. This is not a very pleasant story. But maybe clubs like Chelsea, they'll be scratching their head to say, okay, what are we going to do? Because what the announcement of this signing, what it has just done is that everybody, you know, the January transfer is not about when the biggest deals are done. People will be looking at, okay, what do we do? This is the World Cup here. Some players want to move because of the World Cup to get playing time so that they go to the World Cup. While others want to say, okay, let's seek pastures, and it just sets everybody alarm bell ringing. Now, if you get a call that we're interested in one or two players, hey, they will want to make reference to this Van Dijk's signing, £75 million. Hey, we need like this one is not a defender, this one is. I mean, it just changes the whole mechanism, the whole dynamics of the market, and it's all about the money.
It's all about the money, Alfred. I totally agree with you, and that's what Jurgen Klopp is trying to say. I don't care what anyone says. If you have the money, spend it. Arsenal, to an extent, dropped some amount of money for Mustafi, but just he hasn't, you know, given what Arsene Wenger and Arsenal expects. But yeah, that's what it is.
For
money.
Mustafi, it's called against them.
But it's not what they're talking about. They just want to make sure that you come into it when money is involved. Plus tonight on Channels Television. Let's go on this final break. When we come back, I'll give attention to fixtures in the English Premier League and then take your tweets. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.